everyone. Sorry if I'm yelling. I don't have a microphone for my little camera rig yet, but I'm hoping this will be a thing. Driving videos or you know, an excuse for me to talk to myself while I'm driving. It's kind of not talking to myself, it's talking to you, whoever you may be. I'm a very social person, so that's the one drawback to the one-man band thing is sometimes long trips can be not necessarily lonely, but lacking of conversation. It's good to think and have time to yourself. I am introverted sometimes, but I believe the majority of my time I'm extroverted. But so anyway, if you're just tuning in, which all of you are, because this is the first video we've made of these driving videos, and I am currently on Interstate 64, leaving Charlottesville, Virginia, on the way to Richmond, Virginia, and staying in Richmond for a few days with some friends, wonderful friends, the Urots, and Zach and Greg from a band called Shiloh. That's S-H-Y, space L-O-W. Go check them out. They're really awesome peeps, folks, chaps. As well as a band called Comrades lives there too. And that's just Comrades. Simply spelled Comrades. And they're not currently there. They're out on tour, but they're good folks too. Stayed with them for a couple of days. Last night was technically our second show. Today is June 3rd. June 1st of 2014, the year of our Lord. And we have just started a tour all the way up to Maine, great state of Maine and back, in our 1986 Volvo 240 wagon, 245 technically. And 2 days ago we did a tour kickoff show in Roanoke, Virginia. This is where we're based out of. And sorry, I'm moving to pass someone. And that was a great success. It's an excuse to hang out with friends and chaps and all that good lot. It was great to see everybody before we leave for this tour, which will be gone 25 days. It's the longest tour I've ever done. So standing on the threshold with intrepidation and a healthy respect for the journey ahead. But anyway, that show was with the Topmen, a local band from Roanoke. It's just V-space T-A-U-B-M-E-N instead of M-A-N. And so it's man instead of man. Excuse me. Also with Jaguar Dini from Harrisonburg, Virginia. Nat Catcher from Charlottesville, Virginia. And then Gaffer Project played last. And got hot and sweaty in my basement. It was a good time. Last night we played in Madison Heights, Virginia, which is just 70 miles an hour, and I've got to open my door and close it because it was not shut properly. Anywho, last night we played in Madison Heights, Virginia. Had an awesome garage show. It was for a guy named Kenny. It was his coming back show. I think he was in Utah for a long time, or at least a short time. And they did a going away show, and then now they did a coming back show, coming home show. And we were privileged to have some friends in Lynchburg who knew about the show, and we needed a show in Lynchburg that day, or on that day. We didn't ask that day, but a few weeks ago we got on it, and it worked out really well. Really nice guys. It was a lot heavier music, like groove metal and kind of some thrash influences. I like it. A lot of people, it's not their cup of tea. The main thing I ever judge bands on, and I've told a lot of my friends this, so I'm probably preaching to the choir, but my main thing is how I judge a band, and whether I like them or not, is if they're nice people, if they're nice guys, friendly, you know, caring, want to talk to you, and like all that stuff that, you know, to me makes you a, you know, a cool person to hang out with or whatever, then yeah, I'll like your band. I don't even really have to hear your music or know what it sounds like or anything of that sort, because typically, if I like the people in the band, I end up liking the band after a while. It's that kind of Stockholm syndrome. You end up learning to like their music and, you know, learn all the words and all that fun stuff, whether you know, started out liking the music or not. You like the people, and then the rest of it grows on you. But on the flip side of that, if it's awesome, incredible technical music that's just completely out of this world stellar, and the guys are complete utter jerks, yeah, no gusta. I usually won't like your band. I'm sorry. Which I just thought about this. I hope I'm not saying this and then, you know, I hope no one like starts getting all buddy with me, trying to get me to like their band because they know they're jerks or something weird. I don't know. I'm overthinking this. I'm doing a talk show in my car, vlog, so don't overthink stuff. Calm down. Okay, back to Madison Heights. Tremendous people at the show. Given there was a good amount of alcohol ingested by some people who were having a good time. As far as I know, everyone was safe, and no one drove home or anything stupid like that, so I'm proud of them for that. But, you know, when alcohol is around, people tend to get loose wallets, and, you know, so t-shirts were just flying away, which really helps me out early on in the tour, because that's going to really be nice for gas money and all that, because the rest of the trip is far ahead of us. So, but yeah, great folks. Ended up gave away a lot of stickers, all that fun stuff. Last night, after the show, I got stuck talking to so many people because they were really friendly people, and I hated being that guy, but I had to stay. Like, I was staying with friends in Charlottesville, which is where I'm coming from now, but I had to be that guy, and I had to leave early before all the bands are over, and I hate that. I hate when people like show up, play, and then leave, because I mean, you're not supporting music. You may find something that you really like that you know, would have never known about otherwise, or, you know, people sat through your music, why not sit through theirs, you know? Like, that sounds really pretentious. Sitting through, I don't mean sitting through, enjoyed. I hope they enjoyed my music, so I want to give them a chance for me to enjoy their music. That is what I meant to say. Go with take two, Mr. DeVille. Just off camera here, my director. Thanks. Anyway, that's all I had to say about that. They were grilling out. I had a really tremendous chicken sandwich, and yeah, I felt bad. I got talking to people, and I didn't want to leave, but I was staying with friends, Tyler and Lindsay in Charlottesville, and it was an hour and 30-minute drive from where I was in Madison Heights to Charlottesville, and it was already like 11 something when I was leaving, so I was going to be getting there at like 1 something, so I was like, I gotta go, otherwise I'm being rude to 2 different people in Madison Heights and my Charlottesville friends. So that's that. Stopped at a really sketchy sit-go. It was like pitch black with one really creepy street light lit, and I was almost out of gas, and it was expensive gas, and I was like, yeah, I hate this, but I got to, otherwise I may run out in the middle of nowhere. And then I've really got to inconvenience Tyler and Lindsay to come pick me up and take me to a gas station or something. I really need to get AAA. It'd be handy. Yeah, well. But yeah, Sit-Go Adventures. That was fun. Got gas there. I usually try and do like a healthy once-over. I am really a big fan of my car. I apologize to everyone that I post so many pictures on our Instagram about it, but I am a total hook, line, and sinker Volvo nerd, and I've only owned one since November, and so maybe it's just, you know, like a majestic new thing that I'm obsessed with, but this is a checklist on the back of the manual, which is always kept within arm's reach while driving, or well, I don't look at it while driving or try not to or anything dumb like that, but I always know where it is. Anyway, that checklist is supposed to be done every time you fuel up. You check your oil, your not transition fluid, power steering fluid, which runs on transmission fluid, is probably why I said that. Then also you check, you know, your battery, making sure it doesn't have any like leaks or anything, and there's a couple other things, but washer fluid. Basically check all your fluids while you're pumping gas. And I also clean my windows and stuff, but I opened it up, checked my oil, and then closed it up and left, because that Sit-Go is pretty sketchy, as I think I've said sketchy a lot by now. So, yep, I got into Charlottesville late last night, and Lindsay had already gone to bed. Tyler hung out with me for a little bit, because we're good friends. We go way, way back. Me and Tyler used to be in a band called Life in a Foxhole before I started Gaffer Project. But if you get a chance, look up Life in a Foxhole. Some of the recordings are probably pretty dated, but I don't know. I enjoy them still for nostalgia's sake. And yeah, it was good to reconnect with him and hang out with him, and we had a beer and just decompressed for a little bit. I slept last night in this awesome day bed with cotton sheets, but it had a silk comforter. It was very fancy. I felt very spoiled. Which I don't want to show you now because I don't want to die while driving 70 miles an hour, but I imagine me picking up the camera and then putting it like up here to where you can see like back that way. I have 3 couch cushions and a sheet over top of them, and that makes myself a little bed so I can sleep in the car if I need to. It's always good to have an option. And I don't know, I've always had really good luck with, you know, finding people at shows too that are, you know, from the kindness of their heart will open up their house and, you know, let some bearded weirdo crash on their floor or their couch or sometimes even a bed. And so I've been really blessed in that department. But I don't know, something in me really wants to have like the cowboy American, you know, adventure spirit of sleeping in the car. Although I've heard every band that's had to do it says it sucks and blah blah blah. You know, I'm sure it does, but I want to learn it for myself. I will shoot myself in the foot in that manner if I need to. But I like being prepared. I always wish I was a Boy Scout growing up, just because now that I'm older, I'm kind of going back and learning all the things that I would have learned in the Boy Scouts. So, but I don't know, I'm a different person than when I was a kid, so I probably would have hated it and become indignant and never ever want to do anything outside or anything, you know, never be prepared for anything. I don't know, maybe not. But yeah, I have so much stuff. I also built some curtains for my car for anti-theft. I don't really have anything valuable, but I don't want anyone breaking in just to check. So I built some curtains for my car. I guess it's built. Pretty much cut up some fabric and then put some pop rivets in the roof of, or the sheet metal of my car and pop them right on. And they're a really fetching plaid. I think you can see it right there. I'm sure there will be more curtain in later videos, but yeah, I like to try and be prepared. I have a cooler for my drinks, my Lifeblood of Dr. Pepper, and Arizona sweet Southern style sweet tea. Has to be Southern style. I mean, the green tea is refreshing. I enjoy the green tea every now and then, but the Southern style is just not refreshing at all. It's just tasty. Yeah, gives me diabetes, which I'll regret later, but wow, that got dark quickly. I have a quart of oil in the back of my car. I have a full-size spare tire. I have a tow cable. I have a rolling floor jack. I have 2 jack stands. I have an air compressor. I have spare light bulbs of any kind and every kind. I have spare fuses of every kind and any kind. I have power inverter for plugging things up and charging them. My phone, which is videoing right now, is being charged by that very inverter. I rigged up this cool little, it's a charging dock for your phone. You just sit it on it and it has a little plug-in for your headphones, and then next to it there's a plug-in for the power on the phone, and you just write it on there, and I just push the power button on my power inverter if I wanted to stop charging, and the headphone jack runs into my stereo, so if I get a phone call, I need to get a splitter still. I want to get a splitter that will run the mic out of one side and the headphones out of another. So I'll run the headphones into my stereo system and the microphone into like a little lapel mic or something, and hang that from like on my visor or something up here, so I won't have to yell so much. I might yell just because I like yelling, but maybe it'll be better quality sound. And also I can keep that in here because then I can do like hands-free talking, and I can push the button and ask Siri really mundane questions. But what else do we have? I have a complete tool set. I have ratchet straps, abrasives, paint. I need to pick up some JB Weld. Yeah. I have soldering equipment, soldering guns, solder. What is the resin? I don't know. Hacksaw, hammer, one of those hammer style staple guns, which a lot of that is dead weight, but I have used a lot of it too. When I was making the curtains, the snaps I used came with this little jig that you put the snaps into and you hit it with a hammer. So that's why I need a hammer on the road, because I'm probably going to have to work on those curtains, because the wind blowing from the 25 days of windows open, blowing on curtains, will probably rip those snaps out. I have spare snaps that I'm probably going to have to reinstall, double over my fabric and make it stronger. I have a lot of spare time, sadly, on this tour. I mean, it's not a sad thing. It's what you do, with the free time. I'm looking forward to it. I wish I had a full schedule of shows, but I'm looking forward to having some time to write some music while I'm on the road, and do fun stuff like, do a little webcam, whatever this thing turns out to be. Roadhouse, road show, road talk, I don't know. Antiques road show, antiques car, I don't know, road show. This is why I have my computer talk for me at shows, because I really enjoy rambling a lot. A lot. This is probably going to be one of those terrible, completely unedited, one-take videos that is up to 24 minutes and 15 seconds now, and I've got to upload this after this. That's not going to be fun. What I was trying to do was, there's an app and a website called Ustream, and I was trying to have like a streaming video kind of thing, to where like I don't even have to talk. It would just be, tune in whenever you want to, and this is Jordan driving, or I'd carry it in with me to like convenience store, and this is me getting a tea, or this is, I don't think I'd go as far as this is me using the bathroom, but I guess that would be funny if it was done in a tasteful way. Get banned from the internet. But like carry it into shows and leave it running while playing a show, or like just where in the world is Carmen Sandiego type thing. But Ustream is funny. I'm using the YouTube Cast app right now, and it allows you to shoot vertically, which is how my little charge deck is set up. But Ucast video would have everything on its side, like this. another 30-second clip, save it, post it. It wasn't like a continual stream like I wanted it to be. And I don't know, we're still figuring it out. So, yep. Well, I guess I'm gonna call it a day, a video. I will be posting probably another one later on, either today or tomorrow. I have to do my taxes in the state of Virginia today, or I will be charged a 10% late fee. So that will probably have me busy later. I may take a nap, because those are nice on a day off. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm hoping this will post to my Gaffer project YouTube and not Gaffer or my personal YouTube, which I haven't updated my personal one in years, so that would be really random to have this pop up on there. But go check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/GafferProject, or gafferproject.bandcamp.com. You can download our whole album for free, give it away to your friends. It's a full-length album, 11 tracks. Do whatever you want to with it. And you have the option, you know, with Bandcamp to pay for it if you want to. Anything helps as far as gas money. It's always great. Because it's nice to get home eventually. I mean, if I run out of gas on the side of the road, I feel like I'm meant to be on the side of the road. I'll meet someone somehow and get back on the road somehow. But, you know, I'm a firm believer in everything happening for a reason. Even the stuff that sucks. But life without struggle would be boring. That's part of the, back to that American cowboy kind of, I want to sleep in my car because it's not comfortable, it's struggle, it's drama. I was starting to wrap this video up so well, and then now I started